Oh, hey guys! My name is Ewald, welcome back to Joy Spoonful. This week we'll be talking about how students can make their life more delicious and what tools you're gonna need as well. So let me just quickly swap that with something more usual. Here we go. Let's get into it. So I'll be making a series of these videos for students because I had a few requests already. I've been told that I'm doing a bit more too fancy recipes that use a lot of tools. And I've been asked to make a bit more easier recipes that are also cheaper and don't really need any fancy equipment for that. So let's first have a look at what you'll need as a basic tool set for your kitchen. So the list goes as follows. One pan and one pot, possibly with a lid. Specifically the pots. You're gonna need then two different bowls. It can be or metallic, or plastic, or glass bowls. You're gonna need one colander for pasta, always. Best students' friends is pasta. One bulk grater, you can do a lot of things with that, trust me, we'll show you in the future. One chopping board, I'll go for a plastic one because if you wanna have just one chopping board, you're gonna wanna cut meat, fish, and veggies on, I would go for a plastic one. Easier to clean, and also for hygienic purposes. One spatula, one chef's knives, one fish slice, one ladle, and one whisk. And those is a basic tool set. You can use of course more if you want. But I would firstly recommend to get really comfortable and confident with those tools. As soon as you start progressing and outgrowing those tools, then you can go for more fancier and a bit more elaborate tools for yourself. So what can you do with these tools? What kind of dish you can make that's pretty easy and cheap? Well, the old and classic meatballs with spaghetti. How do you do that? Well, first of all, let's start putting meat in one of the bowls. Then add your salt, pepper, and breadcrumbs. Mix it well, but don't mash it too strong because it's going to become too tough. You don't want that. After you're done mixing, start shaping meatballs, roughly ping pong sized. When you're done with that, you can start chopping onions, celery, and garlic. When all the chopping has been done, you can put your pan on the stove, start heating up with oil, and start frying your meatballs. If you have a lot of meatballs, like you're making for dinner with friends, or you just want to make them in advance, I would recommend first to fry them bit by bit, so they get good caramelization. If you chop all of your meatballs, if you made a lot of them, you're going to just steam, and we don't want that, of course. So, when balls have been caramelized, take them out and drop your celery, onion there. Garlic is going to go later because garlic can burn pretty easily. So when your onions and celery are caramelized and soft, you can add your garlic, fry it for a bit, and then add your wine if you want to. If you don't have wine, don't worry about that, you don't have to add it. Just add an additional level of flavor there. Then you can add your meatballs back to the pan. Mix them well together and then add your tomato passata. When that's cooking, you can start putting your pasta water to the boil. When it's boiling, don't forget to salt it, because if you don't salt your pasta water, it's really hard to save the pasta. When pasta is boiled, you drain it with your colander and then add it to your sauce. Mix it well, bring it to the table, then grate some cheese with your box grater, and Bob's your uncle. So I imagine you would like to ask me how much it would be for a price of that kind of a dish. Well, after my calculations, it would be roughly €1.85 per person, because this time I made enough for 3 people, because it was me and 2 classmates at home. I said, like, you know guys, I'm gonna make you some dish. So it was for 3 heads. That's including wine, of course. If you want to add wine, it goes up to €2 in that case, or €2.10, which is still not too bad per person. And the good thing about meatballs, you can freeze them, put them in the freezer, and have them later during the week. Same thing goes with the pasta sauce. You can make a pasta sauce for the whole week, and then just freeze it in batches in your freezer. Because when you're a student, freezer is your friend. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this little episode for students. More of them coming up soon. Leave me in the comments below which recipes you would like me to work with or make more student friendly. I'll be gladly helping you there. If you enjoyed this episode, then please click on the like button, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of the videos in the future, and I'll see you in the next one.